Welcome back to Just the Juice. I'm Christian, and today we got the Donut Delight Mango Smoothie. I'm about to take a sip. It tastes like mangoes. It's very refreshing, and that's about it. In our last episode, we discussed ChatGPT, an AI chatbot that can answer and generate nearly every type of text. ChatGPT is now being banned from the Stamford High Network, with teachers being informed on how to catch if a student is using ChatGPT. Their method is checking the edit history of a submitted document and looking for any large chunk of text that is copied and pasted. But this method of catching a student using the chatbot is merely a small obstacle to those who do use it. It's like putting a pond in the path of a cheetah. Instead of the cheetah going straight across the pond, it must now go around it, only spending a bit more time than it would have. The same concept applies here. Instead of being able to copy, paste, and finish an assignment in a matter of seconds, a student must spend a few minutes typing it out word for word from ChatGPT, and the teacher won't have a single clue if the chatbot was used or not. Okay, let's say a student did copy and paste. Just because a chunk of text was copied and pasted doesn't necessarily mean a student used ChatGPT. What if they wrote that text in a separate document or note and copied and pasted it into that document? Cheating would be a bold accusation to make against a student going solely based on whether or not they copied and pasted a chunk of text. The method of viewing edit history to catch a student using AI is then flawed. How can we consider the use of ChatGPT cheating then, and how can we effectively catch someone using the AI? Is it plagiarism? According to the Oxford Dictionary, plagiarism is defined as the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own. Notice how the definition of plagiarism has the word someone as the object of the sentence. Thus, the work must be stolen from some person. ChatGPT is not a person. ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence chatbot. Therefore, ChatGPT is not plagiarism. If anything, it's a brand new method of academic dishonesty. Although it's not plagiarism, the student did not come up with whatever piece of text they used it for. So whatever you want to categorize it as, it can't be considered as the student's original work. And now, since the banning of ChatGPT on the network, it is technically considered an unauthorized use of information. There is still an honor code the student must follow, and creating original work is part of this code. One effective way to catch someone using ChatGPT could be by using GPT-0. This app can detect whether the text is written by ChatGPT. Edward Tian, a student at Princeton University, created the app to fight what he sees as an increase in AI reliance to complete assignments since the release of ChatGPT in November. GPT-0 uses two indicators, perplexity and burstiness, to determine whether a bot writes an excerpt. The app has been well received and has been used by several teachers to detect the use of ChatGPT. OpenAI, the developer of ChatGPT, has also signaled a commitment to preventing the submission of work from an AI and other nefarious applications. What's ironic about the banning of ChatGPT on the Stamford High Network is that there is a class in development that involves the use of AI such as ChatGPT. Part of the class description reads, I expect you to use AI, parentheses, ChatGPT and image generation tools at a minimum, parentheses, in this class. In fact, some assignments will require it. Learning to use AI is an emerging skill, and I provide tutorials in Canvas about how to use them. I am happy to meet and help with these tools during office hours or after class. Referring to the use of AI as an emerging skill highlights that if used with honesty, ChatGPT is a powerful tool. In my personal experience, it is useful for research and defining terms. Whatever the future holds for ChatGPT, there's no doubt that in the right hands, it can be something truly epic. Moving on, it's Amelia time.
Hello, this is Amelia, your special guest on this month's episode of Just the Juice. Today, we're going to be talking about I-95 and how at 8 a.m. on weekdays between Sherwood Island and Greenwich, it is the second busiest highway sector in America. How do you feel about that, Christian?
You know, for as small as Connecticut is, I feel like this makes a lot of sense because there are a lot of people who commute to New York City to go to their jobs. So from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., it's definitely packed. I would know because I do the commute from Norwalk to Stamford every morning, a little bit earlier in the morning, but you can tell that the traffic starts to build up even a little bit before 8 a.m.
It is definitely awful traffic on 95, no matter if it's 8 a.m. on a weekday or it's not. Even on the weekends, it's just awful, especially when people are going up to their second homes in upstate Connecticut and Rhode Island.
And you also can't forget about that 5 o'clock rush when everyone's heading northbound and it's just a pain in the ass to get home. You might as well just take the post road. It is now time for the juice rating. Donut Delight Mango Smoothie. Let's take a sip. Honestly, I think this is the best smoothie that they have to offer at Donut Delight. Thank you guys for tuning in today. And I'm going to have to give this juice a 9 out of 10.